For Monday, I made burgers with a pound of ground beef. And right here are two of the burgers, and I ate the remaining burgers from the pound of ground beef for my second meal. And I just topped it with some homemade ghee. I think I'm going to try to avoid dairy for an entire month. I was doing that with cheese after my little mishap, but now I'm going to try to eliminate butter as well and stick with ghee. Tuesday morning. First meal of the day on Tuesday, just having a lamb cooked in ghee and seasoned with salt. Second meal for Tuesday, here I have lamb again, and I got this grass-fed lamb for a really reasonable price at my local grocery store. And then I have some shrimp, wild-caught shrimp, that I just popped in the oven with some of the ghee that I made, and I seasoned it with salt and garlic powder, and that is it. My second meal on Tuesday were 3 hard-boiled eggs sprinkled with salt, and then I had some liver pate that I made with some grass-fed liver. For both meals on Wednesday, I had these chicken wings and drumettes seasoned with salt, onion powder, garlic powder, and paprika. And I was really happy to know that the paprika did not seem to bother me because there was no bloating at all. I started off the carnivore diet really keeping my seasonings at a minimum and have just been slowly adding in different things. And I was just really happy to know that the paprika did not bother me. I've been using the onion powder and garlic powder in other things, and that didn't bother me, so I was good there. For my first meal on Thursday, I had some leftover chicken, and then I also have 4 hard-boiled eggs sprinkled with salt. So for my second meal on Thursday, I had some curried chicken feet that my mom made. And growing up in a Jamaican household, chicken feet were something that we ate, and it's actually very delicious once you get past the thought of it. Now, I will be the first to admit that this broke a lot of the carnivore rules because of the curry powder, obviously. And if you look in, you can kind of see the tomatoes in there as well. And I just kind of picked around the tomatoes. I didn't necessarily eat the tomatoes, but I did like go to town on these chicken feet. They were really good. And I will say that after I was done, I did have some bloating, and I'm suspecting that it probably was the curry powder, but these chicken feet were so good. And chicken feet are just such a great source of collagen, and I have some in my freezer right now that I plan to use to make a bone broth. And of course, those are unseasoned chicken feet that I'll probably just add salt to make a bone broth. But okay, Friday's first meal. I have 3 eggs cooked in ghee and sprinkled with salt, and then right here, it's not much liver. I made some liver and bacon for my children for breakfast, and there was just a little bit of the liver left, so I'm having that as well and drinking some water. So, first meal for Friday. Here is my second meal for Friday. I have a steak and some shrimp. Yummy. Cooked up in some ghee, salt, and garlic powder.